I guess we'll start off with like who you are. What's your name? Where you're from?
Okay.
That kind of thing,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Any time for now?
Just go for it. Yeah. We're just having, like I said, we're just chatting.
Okay. My name is Diego. I'm from Venezuela, born and raised in Venezuela. I'm 46 years old, and I live now in Guatapé, in Colombia, a small town in Antioquia.
Whereabouts in Venezuela did you grow up?
I was born in Caracas, in the capital city.
Okay, got you.
Mhm.
Um, I have plans to go there next, but I wouldn't do it. Yeah. I keep getting mixed opinions. I mean, the opinions were before the whole recent news of everything happening. And so your opinion is don't go.
I don't know how it is now. Like there's some tension. That's what I get from my family and friends living there. Like you sense something like quiet, but it's like people is like waiting for something to happen or what it really was,
really?
what is gonna happen. Maybe it's safer than before now that I don't know, like someone else to control. But I don't know. Like I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So when did you leave Venezuela? Because you said you lived in Canada for a little bit.
Yeah, I lived the first time in 2004. I went to Toronto for a year, and after the first winter, I escaped to Vancouver, and the weather was way better. And I went back to Venezuela in 2006, and I went back in 2010, and I stayed in Vancouver for 3 years.
Okay.
Okay. So since 2010, I didn't go back to Venezuela till 2022, and like it had changed a lot. Like
It has changed a lot from 2010.
from 2010 to 2022,
In what way?
like deteriorated, like everything going like I don't know, like it was like I like the comparison I can do is like Cuba staying in the 50s, Venezuela staying in the 90s.
So I'll be honest. I know minimally about what has happened. To my knowledge, it was Chavez and then Maduro, right?
Yeah,
And from what I gathered, Chavez kind of messed stuff up a little bit, and then Maduro just continued on,
like even worse,
even worse.
without any kind of plan, like improvising and everything like falling apart.
What year was that? When did that start?
Chavez started like in the 97,
Okay.
and then he died like in 2014,
Mhm.
and from there Maduro took over. So like,
Okay.
so you
I couldn't eat those.
guys
Wait,
should go.
that's kind of the fun part. Fun part of doing it outside is you like yelling at you because like anyway. Um. So what's out of curiosity? What's your opinion on on the U.S. Doing their freedom thing?
Now it's hard to know what's really happening. And of course, since the beginning, with all these like big big boats, like all this strategic thing, and saying, "Okay, I'm going for you" and stuff like from this. Trump, with his background, his attitude, and everything, I was like, that's like some alarms here. Like, okay, that's gonna happen. Okay, it's nice. Of course, there's a good news that Maduro is out, but still, the same party is there doing like this deal with
Oh, it's the same party, Maduro's party.
doing
That's the temporary. Okay, got you.
like the vice president took over. No, yes, and it's the same party, and it's now following orders from Trump, which I don't know, it's like a really bad combination. It's really, I don't know. And still, like I don't know, like I've been reading, there's like lack of information. Okay, there's like a menace. Okay, like we want to do this, the oil is ours, and I know it's like blackmailing, because in the end, if you don't follow orders, if you are like the vice president taking over now as the president, and you have the example of Maduro, like it's gonna happen the same to you, no? So
Yeah.
it's like so powerful, no? Like a military, like it's like you have no option. and I don't know how it's gonna work out. Like it's too soon yet to know.
Because it feels like there's two very polar opposite sides to this story. There's like the Trump's doing illegal things. What the fuck's going on? Who does he think he is? Whatever. And then there's also the other side where it's like, but it's maybe a chance at hope or something like that.
I think like Venezuela was so deep down in shit that
Yeah.
that probably it can bring some I don't know, maybe improvements in some ways. And it's like these like okay improvements, but what's the cost? You know, what's gonna be the consequences, no? To playing this game and following like this guy. Now he wanna take it Greenland and Cuba.
I mean, he wanted to annex Canada, so he's not my favorite person either.
Right? So even Canada.
Yeah.
And it's like this monster getting bigger and bigger and bigger and more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see Europe or the UN like saying something out in a very diplomatic way, like this reaction, like okay, no, like okay, I don't know, like, but this guy doesn't care. Like Trump doesn't care. He just goes for what he's like he wants and. And and now like this thing between China was inside Venezuela with like I don't know like in mines and the oil and stuff. And now like I don't know if he made an agreement with China before doing this. And all this tension between like China is also like this country like getting stronger and stronger in their own way, with Xi Jinping with his smile and stuff like way nicer in apparently even though like his politics are also like by dictatorship.
So what is your family still living in Venezuela?
My mom, and my sister.
Okay.
All the rest left.
Why did they stay?
I don't know. My mom, she bought a land and she built her own house and like aside of Caracas, like maybe 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a very quiet life, and like her community, and they are like growing food and helping each other and stuff.
Okay.
And she doesn't want to live. And my sister, because she has 3 kids and I don't know, in job and stuff, like she kind of thought about it, but in the end, she never left. But then I have 2 brothers, 1 sister, my dad also. They all live in the U.S.
They all live in the U.S.
Uh-huh.
So what? So they just didn't want to leave. So then,
My mom and my sister, no.
so what are they saying about all this change happening? What's their opinion on it? Like, are they like
Also, like what? Like what's
just
happening?
kind of confusion?
Because it's like surreal. I don't know, like the whole way it's happening, no? And it's like so many years with this, like Venezuela, like getting worse and worse and worse, and suddenly it's like this crazy change, and you don't know what to expect because of like these ingredients, like going on, no? And
Do you have what's like the most memorable story you have from like growing up in Venezuela?
well, in Caracas, um, no, this girl, no, it's fine. Caracas reminds me a lot of to Medellin. It's between mountains, the same kind of similar kind of vibe. Um, Sketchy things always happening, no? I got robbed like I don't know 20 times, like with real knives and messy. I mean, like traffic and smoke and people screaming at each other. Music. You get in like in a public transit, like everybody has like loud music, and it's like this kind of chaos. Like last time I went, it was for me like I don't know, like overwhelming. Like I'm not used to it anymore. Even though I grew up on that environment.
That's good enough. Something that shocked me about driving up here, like I've never been in Colombia during the rainy season. I usually decide that it's too crazy for me.
And then
On the drive here from Medellin, it was like the hardest rain I've ever seen in my life, like coming off the side of the road and like the gutters are filled and like I'm driving through like a foot deep puddles, and all of a sudden you round a corner and it's all gone, and it's like the road's dry, and then there's no rain, and then it happens,
Rainbow, like 3
yeah,
rainbows.
it happens again, and then you go over another valley and it happens again. It happens like 2-3 times.
Like heavy raining, and then it's like sunny and blue sky, and like in one day you can have like this type of changes, no?
So Venezuela's like that as well.
It's pretty much similar, yeah. Like these like tropical rains, like super strong, and then like blue sky and rainbows, and well,
So what was it like growing up in Caracas? Like what was like the day, like you took the bus to school, or
uh, well, after 12 I started taking the bus. It was like 1 hour long ride.
and that's where you got like robbed going to school? Or you're talking about like later on, like as a kid you got robbed?
I think the first time it was 12
The first time you got robbed
with
when you were
my
12?
cousin. It was like, I don't know, like let's say like 50 cents or something. very, very little, but to me it was like, oh, I don't know, like.
Well, having a knife pulled on you at 12, that would be, what happened?
I was walking with my cousin, I don't know, to get like candies or I don't know what.
Yeah.
And then two guys came and they were like, okay, now what do you do your money and stuff? Like, what do you have there? And we were like, I don't know. So like, taking your money from your coins from the pocket and gave them to them.
Yeah,
And even from the police, I got robbed like several times.
as a kid.
As 14, 16.
What happened there?
Just passing by, if you're passing by, they call you and say, okay, what do you have? Are you smoking drug? You have guns? And you are like, no. And then I'll give you your wallet, and they just take whatever that you have in your wallet, and that's it. And if you're doing something, if you're smoking weed or something, they I don't know, like take you inside of the truck, and they drive you around. They stop you. They say, okay, no, you're going to jail, and then you negotiate.
Then you negotiate.
So fuck my.
What are the,
No, that's the way. Like I don't know. Like I have a family. I'm working. I help in my house and that. Like I don't want to go to jail. Well, how can we do? And they, okay, no, well, I can see you're a good guy, but it's all the speech just, and you have to play the game.
I mean, I've never been robbed at gunpoint. I've had my car emptied out before, but once. But when you say you've been robbed 20 times, like that's nowhere near. Is there like a foreigner protection? I guess. No,
No.
it's just I'm just lucky.
Well, you are like, where did you get robbed?
Costa Rica.
I thought Costa Rica wasn't that dangerous.
It's not, but it's they like to steal your stuff.
Oh yeah.
They, like the one time I had a gun pulled on me in Mexico.
Yeah.
They did it because they thought I was some sort of informant, and so they just went through my phone and then let me go. Other than that, it was like not a big. I mean, I was freaking out. I was like pissing myself.
First time with a gun with your face.
Yeah, I've never had that happen before, but it just seems different, I guess, from your stories. But I guess maybe that's just Caracas or
Mainly Caracas, and inside, in the countryside, there's also like mafias, like things like stealing, like farmers and people that have lands and stuff, like really bad things going on, killing and kidnapping and everything, and asking for like money, fast change.
because like 2 days ago I was in Buenaventura.
Nah.
I had no idea that this was the case, but somebody texted me and told me that you're in one of the most dangerous cities in Colombia. How did you find it? And I was like, I had no idea. Like I didn't have a clue. I was just wandering around. I stand out like a sore thumb. But it's still fine.
You made it.
So I'm confused because I keep hearing these stories about getting robbed at gunpoint, and like, what am I accidentally doing right, or what is
Maybe it's not knowing. Maybe it's like being like, like I don't know, I'm just visiting and I'm curious and stuff, and maybe not knowing what's really happening or going on that specific place.
Yeah. Okay.
Like this thing, like innocent, and
Maybe.
it's a beautiful place.
I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, it was a little run down, but like I interviewed a couple people. They were super, super nice. I got to interview a dude who he was deaf,
Mhm.
and then his interpreter who didn't speak English, so we went deaf to Spanish to English, which was I thought was really, really cool. But all the times where I had something stolen, it was my fault. Like I did something.
You got distracted or something.
Yeah, I wasn't on point or something like that.
Mhm. I don't know. You have to be there now. And like in Colombia, I don't know that I haven't traveled that much, but probably there's like some similarities. There's like so many things, like different things happening. No, like if you go to the coast and the way that people live, and they still like even they have no money, they're like I don't know, like, they have a celebration or a party, and they like figure out how to manage to feed the family and stuff.
Like how? So when you were growing up, did all the kids have to like work to like keep feeding the family, or was that what you mean?
No. So it's well, not bad. A few, but it's like no, it's not something common.
No. Okay.
No.
So usually the parents are able to like you. Well, I mean, because you see it sometimes. Like you see kids walking around like trying to sell gum or like
Uh-huh.
asking for food or washing windows or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Um,
But more like in when they're in a street situation, like living on the street. That's what it's very common. Yeah.
I success. Just kidding.
I know. I mean, like even like when people, I don't know, like you see, like wow, these people is really having a tough time, no, like life, and still they have, I don't know, like they have celebrations like every day. The kids are running and playing and stuff without shoes, no, like some things like I don't know, like make me keeps me like thinking, no, like still people still happy, no, like even though or when they have like such a difficult life, no, like to find food and everything.
That is the I mean, Latin America in general, in comparison to Canada, um, there's more parties going on. It feels like here, like there's more celebrations. There's more. Oh, it's a holiday. Oh, we're having a block party. Oh, everybody's gonna come around.
I'm not taking things seriously, no, like I don't know, like just party,
Yeah,
grab a bottle of what do you call it, like aguardiente, guaro, that
yeah.
I think they drink here, and fuck it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can see that. What's your did your go to drink aguardiente?
I'm not a big drinker anymore. Not because I don't know. It's just because I didn't spend like many days like feeling sick or hungover, and after so many times I don't like that feeling, and I feel like I almost waste days. No,
Yeah.
feeling bad. But yeah, I like a little bit. I'm good.
So do you think you'll go back to Venezuela at some point? No.
I'm thinking now.
You're telling me not to go, but then you're gonna go?
Gringo.
Oh, okay.
No, the thing is that now I don't know what's happening now, so I don't know what to tell you. Maybe because now the US is inside Venezuela, maybe there are more, I don't know, like different rules. But before, like if you like the now they have like in jail some guys from the US because they were like blaming them to be like I don't know reporters or like undercover, like kind of trying to
Wait, repeat that. I'm sorry. What?
like now there's
Yeah.
all I don't know if they released them. I suppose they released them already, but before Maduro was taken out, there were men and women from the US in jail because they were traveling. I don't know why, and they were like taken to jail because they said that they were like undercover
Reporters or something? Like they were doing a podcast and then they got put in jail?
or exactly, for example.
Oh, okay. Good
So,
to know.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like now things have changed. But and with your van, what like I don't know, man. Like
Because
the border is really bad. Yeah, if you drive with your car and they do it, I don't know, man. It's gonna be annoying because like there's a point when you cross the border and you drive like 100 meters, there's a checkpoint every 100 meters. They ask you to get out the car. They check everything underneath. I say, okay, where are you going? That man, it's like a nightmare. And they ask for money. I don't know how it is it now. Like since the last couple of weeks, but
because you were the expert on this. This is just the conversations I've had with somebody else who I know. He was the broker that got this car from Panama to Colombia, and he was Venezuelan as well. And he was like, "That's fine. You'll be fine. Go for it.
you
He's like,
love it.
no problem. Text me if you have any issues. You'll be good. Fucking give her." And I was like, "Oh, great. Okay, let's go."
I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't consider myself an expert because I haven't been there like for a long time.
Yeah.
That's the impression I have, like from outside. That's because what I heard and everything. All right.
So,
Just, where are you planning to go?
well, I have 3 months left on my temporary import for this fan.
Yeah.
So when that ends, I gotta go somewhere. And by that point, I'll probably be too far away from Ecuador to try and do a border run to Ecuador. So I will only have one option left.
Always swim. I don't know.
So I,
And it was good.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I was just gonna like let the next couple months ride and
As someone else or another Venezuelan person that you meet.
I'm gonna try and get some more data, get some more info, and somebody who was just there, or maybe just came across. Maybe I'll wait in a border city and try and interview some Venezuelans, like in the Colombian side. We just crossed.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I just heard a rumor about this. I don't know if this is true, but did they cut all communication or like cell phone? Like why?
Okay, good plan too.
Something like that.
I know they check the phone and they say, okay, well, are you talking with your friends? Like, are you talking about the government and stuff? And if you are, it's like I don't know, man. Like, I go to jail, torture, they disappear. I don't know.
You're really selling this. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm curious about maybe more stories. So, okay, so you left Venezuela, you went to Toronto,
Yeah.
then you went back. Why did you go back?
Because my friend, like he had a big project for like a TV show for TV. I have studied like TV production and I have worked in like as a props person for a while. And he said, Diego, like we have a very big project, come. Like we need you and stuff. And he insisted. I said, okay, well, I was installing Windows in Vancouver by that time. It was cool. Like I was making good money and to me it was fine. I said, oh, okay, I'll go. And I went back for like 4 years and then the thing is what I started like kept on.
So they're doing a TV show in Venezuela.
And others like uh, different projects for like production, which like for TV mainly.
Okay, and it just started going south, and you're like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Yeah, things getting worse and worse, and I said, okay, I'm going back to Canada.
And then you decided to live here, and you're gonna live.
No, so far I'm enjoying living here, like wildlife, small town, and a lot of nature, and I really love it. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna stay for good. No, like
No?
I'm actually now starting to think, okay, maybe I should move somewhere else, and I'll go closer to the beach. That's like my ideal dream.
And where would be the dream place to live? Like,
Close to the beach, but like this, I don't know, like utopic kind of thing. Like there's no place like that. It's just in my imagination.
okay,
Or maybe I'll find it eventually.
maybe you never know. I've heard Santa Marta is pretty nice. Who knows?
Is it?
So I've heard.
Uh huh.
So I've heard.
And that area, By the coast, I have to check it out.
Or Buenaventura.
Buenaventura?
No,
No.
it was nice, but it definitely felt remote. Like the main road to get into the town, it took 2 days to get across it because somebody had rolled some logs off their truck, and so I had to sleep in my van all night on the side of the road just because the traffic was so bad to get in. But other than that, it was beautiful. Um,
I know that
do you have a story from Venezuela that that is recent in your mind that you'd want to tell?
I wish so like a good story.
Yeah.
Any story. It's
This way. And I'll bust that it switches at the end.
no, I'm blank.
That's okay. That's okay. Maybe one that like
Also, you have to look.
shocked you the most.
That's a
Yeah.
yeah, you're going like, I lost. He's actually such a about.
I don't know. Keep on going.
Keep
Keeps on
keep-
keeps on
keep
coming.
in contact. Keep some contact. Okay.
Keeps on coming like this recent thing that's going on. No? I'm very shocked. No, like that's happening, but we already talked about that. I don't know. I suppose like the well, really like I don't know, like a bit now that I left Venezuela, I went to Canada, then I lived in the US, and then I lived in Spain, and then going back and seeing how Latin America, like after so many years, like
Yeah.
how like the I don't know, way of behaving and how,
Yeah.
that's the thing is about it. Like I don't know, it's funny, but even though sometimes it's like a fucked up situation, and you say like I don't know, like the US and Canada and Spain is also pretty relaxed, but it's like the structure and the plan and everything is organized and stuff, and things work like because of that, no?
Yeah.
But I think but I haven't traveled that much around Colombia, but Venezuela is just chaos. There's no plan. There's no or nothing is organized and stuff. Here's pretty cool. They make like every many celebrations like every second week,
Mhm.
like parties on the main square, and the governor of Guatapé is dancing and partying until the morning and stuff. But they also make like a lot of like sports activities and tournaments and stuff, and they promote a lot of the music, and like they have a very nice big music school there, and I really think like it's pretty cool, like this impulse they get into like society and kids and dancing tournaments and stuff. Eh,
Nice. I mean, um, but yeah, like I mean, like I said before, there's so many different little parties going on here, and it makes it
As well,
like where I'm from, Vancouver. It's just a lot colder. Like the people are colder.
mhm.
I mean, you live there. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Where it's clicky, and if people already have their friends.
Mhm.
Like, did you have the same experience?
Well, if you go to school in Canada, same when I was in the US, okay, you have your group of friends, but to me, all my friends, like I have some Canadian friends, but mostly they were because there's like I don't know, more than half of the population comes from somewhere else, Asia mostly, and most of my friends were from different places, so we were like pretty much the same, no? Like I don't know, like we are new here and we are in the same, I don't know, like situation, no? Like just new, I don't know, like you discovering
saucy.
you do all interesting.
Because there's a decent
But here people it's just like more straightforward. I mean, no, like they approach you and they want to know about you, like with no so many filters, like I don't know, of behavior. They just go spontaneously, And if you see like you come from somewhere else, they're more curious. So I suppose
absolutely.
they want to be your best friend.
Well, like that, like what happened in Buenaventura when they came up and just started chatting. I, it was weird because like it was it was interesting because it was a group of deaf people, and they started like moving their hands. I was really confused, like what was going on. And
Deaf people
deaf, so they couldn't, they didn't speak, and so they were using
doing this.
sign language and whatever. And I'd never had a conversation with a deaf person before, so it threw me off a little bit. But it was
Interesting experience.
um okay. Well, I'll leave you, or I'll ask last question. Most of the people, I mean, you this is less of an impactful question for you because you lived in the U.S. and Canada and whatever. A lot of times when I interview somebody who's like never left their country or never been to the U.S. or Canada, um, most people that watch this are from U.S. and Canada because it's in English. I'm gonna try and change that and start translating it.
Okay.
But if you wanted the people that watch this to know something about you, or maybe something about Venezuela, or maybe something about anything,
Okay.
what would you want them to know?
Chocolate. I don't know. I suppose they have to. I don't know. Like, definitely worth to come visit Latin America in general.
Yeah.
Like, Colombia, Venezuela. Don't go. Not yet.
I'm gonna challenge that, but we'll see how it goes.
Unless we see things start improving. I don't recommend it at the moment. But like traveling, I don't know, like traveling anywhere, no, always opens your perspective, no. I say, well, these people live like super differently, no. The way they relate to each other, I don't know, like something specific. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I thought,
that's all good. Well, I have a gift for you. For doing this. I've been giving these out.
oh no,
So this is a hat.
that's your story.
It's got the
Man, you have a brand and everything.
yeah. Well, we're starting. Oh wait, I can't give you this one. This is the old style. Hold on. Hold on. Shit, I thought I was prepared.
And say,
Wow.
it's okay, it's more like the king about. So true. But they look the same.
They look the same. There's it's just slight differences. This is bigger,
Okay.
and it's
I have a big head, so
a bigger hat.
nice. Thanks, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for being on this.
Pleasure. Hope there's something worth to show. Getting cold.
I wanted you to expand on that topic because that was interesting. I'm gonna cut it in.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's the best way, but maybe it's necessary for Venezuela to go through like a very strict kind of process. Like, I don't know, like you need to respect the rules, like follow the rules, and you need like a good schooling because that's one of the main issues Venezuela has been having. Like, it's getting worse and worse. Like, most of the professionals, they just said, fuck it, I'm gonna find, I don't know, in Colombia, in Argentina, in the US, in Canada, in wherever, I can find like a legal status, or even illegally, no, if I need to. I was, I don't know, a professional in a specific area, and I now am cleaning bathrooms, whatever. But so now even the teachers now, like in general, all the professionals are the ones, like heal medicine in like clinics and stuff. People die because of an infection because there's no professionals, no, like my family, like for smaller things, no. I don't know, like I don't know, like my son, like I know a friend of my mom is gonna have like a very, I don't know, like
Small procedure.
like easy procedure, and I know he died the day after. What?
Wait, what?
Wasn't it?
Your son?
No, like my mom's friend's son.
Yes.
He told me, no, like, I'm gonna have like, and my son is gonna have this procedure, like something like very simple, and the son died the day after. No, he died. Well, what? And there's like too many cases like that, all that. So in order for Venezuela to I don't know to have to what do you call it? What do you say?
To come back.
Strive.
To strive? Yeah, okay.
I know. I don't know. It's gonna take generations, because of the level, like super deteriorated it got. And I don't know. It has to be like, in my opinion, I don't know. I'm not an expert, but it has to be like something that you need to attack, like the specific. And start from education. I think that's the base of everything. Yeah, like really informed or really that know how to think and uh, with a lot of information and stuff and able to take good decisions and
I mean, they've had a relatively strict government, but just not in the sense of like
in the right direction.
in the right direction. So you're saying, just so I can repeat it, so I can get this right. So you're saying that there needs to be a stricter form of like education, like all the kids need to go to school.
Or exactly. Or like I don't know, strict education doesn't sound good.
No, not like strict education, but like
military.
education that is enforced.
Exactly. And follow the rules because there's some other things like in Venezuela, you just there's a red light, a traffic light, and you just pass through because they're gonna rob you or something, no? And it's like this, and all they provokes more chaos because there's nobody. I don't know, it's nobody, but people just if you see a space, they just go through the red light, and basic things like this, no. The public workers, like they work for public services, they are very low pay. So if you need to get like it's like so much corruption, and if you need your ID and you go to the office, they say no. Well, if you give me this amount of money, I'll do it faster. Otherwise, you have to. I don't know. It's gonna be like super bureaucratic and stuff.
Yes.
And it's like it grew roots. I mean, the whole system, and also I think they're strict to follow and to that follow the rules. Like I don't know, like yeah, get out of that hole. And
Okay. But I mean, with the current party, it's the same.
no, no, I don't think it's gonna happen.
That's crazy that
And I also Trump, he doesn't care about Venezuelan population. Like you can see, like with these migratory rules and stuff. Like I don't know, even if you are legal, no, if you're an American citizen but you are not white, it's like okay to El Salvador to these I don't know, like kind of Nazi centers, like these jails in Salvador.
I didn't realize you were sending Americans there. I didn't.
Say again.
I didn't know he was sending Americans to the jails and
If they're Latinos, even like black people, like I don't know if it was Nigeria or Cameroon, like because they were black, but they were still American citizens. But like my family that lives there, they were in Maryland, and I said, "Fuck it," like I don't know, like we took the plane, and I don't know, like as a joke, no, like I don't know if we are gonna be deported or anything, no? Like, and they are legal, they are American citizens. So those things, like he says, well, this is gonna help Venezuela and stuff, but he only wants like, well, I don't know. The impression I have is like he is only interested on like I don't know, like take my.
I mean, oil.
Putting his hands on whatever there is. There's like now there's numbers. Now there's I don't know how many tons of gold, Bitcoin, like this rare earth as well. Like apparently I don't know. I don't know. Like there's so much misinformation and noise that you don't know exactly what. But he went straight to say like the first thing he says, okay, we're gonna make a lot of money. We're gonna start like grabbing the oil. I don't know it's specific the words. It's gonna be amazing. The first thing he said, he was supposed to be going after a narco dictator. I don't know.
Yeah.
But after like Maduro was grabbed, they didn't even I don't know say something or no. This is a war about against narco traffic and stuff. No, it was like so obvious since the beginning. No, like he because he has Mexico besides, and he has Colombia at the same distance. Venezuela, there's like this cartel for sure, but it's not the most dangerous narco-trafficking thing. I know when you have also like big cartels in the same ratio. I know.
Is the oil is all run by the government, not the
Like so it used to be a private company, and then government took it.
and what about the mines? Is mines run by cartels?
Apparently, it's awful as well. Like cartels, the way they explode the soil and everything was really really bad.
I've been really, I work in mining in Canada. That's what I'm a mechanic.
Oh, really?
And it's been really, it'd be,
What is it? Copper?
no, I work in, I used to do coal and I was in diamonds.
Okay.
We have a couple
Okay.
mines in Canada, but I thought it'd be really interesting to try and get and to go see a mine. This specifically has to be an illegal mine,
Oh, wow.
but
You wanna go deep in
but I thought it'd be pretty interesting.
uh-huh.
I also have been told that that is an awful idea.
Absolutely. I don't know if I had a connection, I would tell you. Oh, yeah, like
Yeah, that's the thing. I need a safe connection. Like I can't just roll up on a mine and
it's like showing up in a very bad like neighborhood. Here, like I just want to know what you're doing. It's pretty much the same, but I don't know. Yeah, like what I heard, I don't know that much. I don't have that much information, but what I heard is like really like run by really like bad people. It's like one leader. I don't know, like yeah, that is bad people. One bad guy, like, and he's like with slaves and everything.
you'll hear it in cold. We'll end it now. We'll end it now.
All right, man. Your name again?
Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah. Beautiful.